So shifting back to the Raptors, though, who do you think will be the most important player, and who do you think will impact the series the most in that round there?
Yeah, so um, I would say like for Scotty Barnes, like like he has to be the leader of the team to because if the Raptors are going to win this series, he has to be at the forefront, leading the charge. With his defensive prowess, his playmaking ability too. How him and Ingram, the chemistry that they have playing as well, and definitely have an impact. But in terms of like an impact, maybe like an X factor, like I would say like RJ Barrett. Um, like if he can stay healthy, and he did play Cleveland in the playoffs before and had some success. So RJ Barrett, he can definitely like if he can play with confidence, shoot with confidence, make down some threes, make down some key defensive stops. Like he can definitely be a game changer for sure. And even like a guy too like Mamu, incredible season, his best season of his career so far, and his ability to make threes, stretch the floor out too. If he can continue that into the playoffs, that will also be beneficial for the Raptors and take kind of some pressure off to Jakob Hurtle, where like Jakob Hurtle, has been a very up and down season, and with Hurtle being more of a traditional center, like yes, he does have a better matchup going against Jared Allen than if Raptors were playing the Knicks and then Hurtle going against Carly Downs. That's such a big mismatch. So with Mamu, if he can step up, then it could kind of maybe disguise Hurdle a bit. And then yeah, so who do you think would be most impactful X factor for the Raptors?
Um, I think an X factor. I think honestly could be Jacoby Walter. I guess it depends if he starts or he's coming off the bench. Because I think if he's a starter, I think he could be the X factor because he could be like he finished like when they started playing him more, he was on a roll shooting threes at a high rate, and if he continues on that trajectory, they could like that could completely change the series, could change the entire playoff run for them. So depends on how they utilize him, if they play him more, if they start him, or if they have him off the bench and they play him heavy minutes off the bench, or however they um, utilize that. But I think he could be one. Um, as much as like people are talking very like they're disrespecting, I think, Brandon Ingram a lot, even though he shouldn't be considered one because I feel like it's guaranteed he's going to play well. But I think he could be one as well, just for the fact that he's so underrated.
Uh,
Yeah, those two, and then I have a couple like Jamal Shed too, for example, could be one because I think he didn't have a great finish to the season, but I still think he can be impactful especially if he replaces quickly. Depends who it is, whether it's Shed or Walter. Shed could with his defense, his charges, playmaking, he can assist well, and depends too if they play Scotty at the point to start it off or not, because that'll tell you too if Quickly's playing or not. And I think he just controls the game, play makes way better too when he runs the point. Like I noticed throughout the second half of the season when they would start playing Scotty at the point guard, his assists would go all the way up. Team would score a lot more, and then also, but it dips his rebounding down for some reason. But it's just the fact that they were winning and he was getting a lot more assists per game. So I guess it depends whether they want him to rebound more or to assist more or to score more with Scotty. So it all depends how it all plays out and how they see the matchups and how they start the players and such. But I feel like Jacoby would be my number one pick though.